I definitely felt that he was sincere. I didn't feel he was a charlatan of any kind. He just seemed like a good person. He seemed like to know what he seemed to know the field. I got the impression he knew how to meditate. He knew about trance. He knew about all. I just had that impression strongly, and that he was not out to make a lot of money. He had humility, all the good stuff, which I never changed my mind about. I mean, I've doubted my own ability to do this, but I've never doubted that Guru was a great master. But it's quite simple. Guru wanted people to be fairly fit, to take an interest in music and the arts in general, and to pray and meditate, and to have a job. That's not very complicated. It's like, it's like running a marathon. Running a marathon is not theoretically complicated. It's just difficult. And the spiritual life is like that. It's sometimes difficult and sometimes it's not difficult. I mean, Guru used to say, it is not a bed of roses, but it's not a bed of nails either. It's just what it is. I mean, having a spiritual master is an enormous, enormous advantage. You see people, good people who are trying to follow rules in their spiritual life and don't have a spiritual master, you see that it's much more difficult for them. Because the spiritual masters can give people an experience of happiness. And even if they lose it, which they do, which we all do, because we do lose and gain our feelings of happiness, it's still, I mean, this is only the bits you can understand of what's going on. Sometimes you think that Guru is not involved in your life, and then suddenly you see, oh my God, Guru did this, 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 and this. That's why I'm in this position now, because Guru did these things, which I wasn't aware at the time. But suddenly you see, oh, I couldn't have done that. Or chance couldn't have produced this. And so you realize that the master is there, even though you don't always feel it. Sometimes you feel it, and sometimes you don't. It's just, that's the way it is. I can remember once out running, and it was a rainy day, and I was running 10 miles, and I was coming back from Ali Pond, and I was crossing Union Turnpike, and I saw Guru in a car. And I suddenly into my mind came that line of Krishna's. Know, O best of men, that with one part of my being I pervade the entire universe. Know that I am, and cease thou from sorrow. And it was such a thrill. You can't imagine what a thrill it was, And then, of course, it went away, but it lasted for a while. And with Guru, a lot of it was like that. You went to a function with Guru not knowing what was going to happen. Sometimes you went there and nothing happened. And sometimes you went there and something else seems to be happening, but you're having the spiritual experience then, not when you thought you should have it during the meditation. And so in Guru's presence, there was something. You could also have experience of Guru, but not in his presence, but you could also have it in his presence. So when he was present, there was a tendency always to want to go, even though it was not something you were interested in, because with Guru, there was always this possibility that something exceptional, unexpected, you can't get it anywhere else, would happen. I mean, it happened so many thousands of times.